bro. He's cold on me. He's cold, bro. He's from Jamaica. Cut him some slack.
It's not even cold, Kofi. It's not even cold.
My brother.
I know,
It's cold.
but it's not even cold out. Yeah, you've been through it.
He just got here, man.
All right, we have mics on both sides. We have right here. Myra's over here. Okay, Maya's over here. Okay, go ahead, Jeremy.
Program record 18 threes. Since you have the nickname for Alfonso, I'm wondering if you have a nickname for this team and just what you think of these guys from the outside.
Hey, man, it's the way we're designed, man. We're designed with really, really elite shooters. Jake, Trent, Plummer, you name it. DeMonte shot 75% last year. It's just great seeing those guys, elevate each other, playing unselfishly and, just like having fun. It's incredible, man. No nickname. Not yet. I'm gonna create one.
Who's next? Scott.
Yeah. For Alfonso and Jake, since you're making most of the threes, I know Alfonso, you talked about being back, but what's kind of happened with maybe this whole team where I think 6 or 7 different guys made threes today? Is it contagious?
I would say we moved the ball really well. We all shoot with confidence. We've been practicing really well in the last few weeks, so I feel like everybody played with confidence this game.
Yeah, like you said, it's a confidence thing, playing off each other. We draw a lot of attention inside too, giving credit to our big man with that. But practice threes all the time. We're all confident shooting it, and that is what it is.
Doug.
Kofi, you're coming off the week-long break. Do you feel like the team needed a scheduled game like this just to reset and build some confidence before you go to Missouri?
When you say game like this, do you mean like team, or do you mean like just like a week off?
Well, a low major opponent that you can get something going offensively.
I don't think we needed a low major opponent. I think we've been playing really well in the past couple of games, despite the loss to Arizona. We played a really good game that game. I think we're heading in the right direction. We're just gelling together and playing with that aggressiveness and that toughness that Brad wants us to play with. So I think no matter the opponent, I think the week was really good. So we got to get in the gym and get more shots up and get more practices in, more reps. And I think no matter what opponents we got, we was going to play the same way. We're really moving on the right track right now.
Go ahead.
I'm going to change sides a little bit. You guys, this is a team that came in scoring 1.061 points per possession. You guys held them to 48 points. Your defense, obviously, after the first threes, they hit 3 threes with guys who were non-shooters and then scored 39 the rest of the game. Talk about the defense, Jake.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about. Like Kofi was touching on, it's not about who we're playing, really. It's about us in Illinois and what we're about. And that's what we've been practicing all week with our practices is defense, just being assignment sound, being in the gaps and guarding your man and taking pride in that. So they got their couple threes in the beginning, but we just kept at it, came together, and locked in.
Alec?
Yeah, this is for Alfonso and Jake. How much fun is it for the two of you guys to just be able to come out and just shoot a ton of threes and see a lot of them go in?
It's fun when it's fun when you work a lot, to have build that confidence. You go hours and hours in the gym trying to get better as a shooter. So it's always feel good, to see the ball going in.
Yeah, same thing.
I like seeing the ball go in too.
Yeah.
This is for Kofi and Jake. I mean, it seems like before the season, everyone said, hey, Alfonso can really shoot the ball. And, I mean, none of us saw it. We went and practiced. Are you guys at any point surprised, or do you ever look and say, oh wow, what's it like to watch?
I'm surprised every day, man. He's incredible, man. I watch it in practice, and I see this guy go 8 for 9, 9 for 10, and I'm like, it's like contested shots. It's shots from deep. He just has so much confidence, and he works on his shot so much. He never leaves the gym after practice without putting up at least 50 to 100 threes, made threes. So, every time I watch him, man, he's putting that ball up. I just always think, it's going in, just because of how confident he is and how well of a shooter he is. I think he's the best shooter in the country, hands down.
Jake, you want to answer that?
I was gonna make a joke and say it's annoying. He just be chucking them in practice, and it's like, what is that? But it goes in.
Yeah.
But yeah, he real good shooter.
Rob?
First, for for the Fonz, you had 2 chances to keep your 20-point streak alive. Were you aware of that at the time, and did Coach tell you how many chances you were going to get?
No, I don't care. I just care about winning. You know what I'm saying? I always want to find a way to help my team to win. So, like, I don't care about no records.
Okay. And for Kofi, when you wrestled the rebound away from DeMonte, the whole crowd thought that was pretty funny. Did you have a little exchange with DeMonte about that?
Yeah, I did. I actually thought it was somebody else. You know, but when it happened, after I grabbed it, I looked at him. I'm like, it's Monte. And then after we got on the bench, he came to me. He was like, "Yo, I didn't realize that you had it." We had that little funny moment, but that was it. It was hilarious.
Jeremy?
It's for Jake and Kofi. Obviously, the 01-02 teams were here, winning back-to-back championships. I know that's what you guys want to do. You guys were alive but very, very young when they won. What did it mean to see those guys and to see an example like that?
It's just a lot about character, man, and a lot about University of Illinois. Having those guys, you know, started. Those are guys that started it, you know, and set the tone. And to see them come back and support us, you know, and see how they interact with each other still, years after they've played. It just tells a lot about the Illinois and like how family and how the bond that we create and how it lasts a lifetime. You know, like we're here right now. We here all the time. Like this time flies fast, and you know, even after 10 years, 15 years, you're gonna always remember these moments. You're gonna always be able to speak to your brothers, you know, like Fonzo and Jake and all. I'm gonna be able to call them and say, "What's up, man? You remember this time?" Like, it's great, man.
Facts.
Yeah, that's what I got from it too. They were talking about how they still have group chats and they still mess with each other and get on each other. So it's kind of funny to see kind of ourselves in the future and what that all looks like. Just great vibes.
Doug?
For both Alfonso and Jake, significant playing time for all 3 of the freshmen. How do you think they performed, and do you think that was a confidence booster for them?
Yeah, it was. I mean, they played really well. I feel like Potts and RJ and Luke, they're always working hard in every practice, you know, trying to get better. And I feel really good how they played today. So.
Same, yeah.
Go ahead.
Kofi, are you like championing for Benjamin to get on the court more? Because it seems like he's a guy that finds you really well.
I feel like all these guys look. I think all of them find me. I feel like Benjamin has a better feel because of like the position that he played in the past, and like he understands, like, you know, like where to pass it, you know, because he's played down low before. You understand? But like, it's not really tempting for him to play more. I always want him to play more because he's my brother and I love him. But whatever guys in the game, I think they're going to make the right decision and throw that pass, you know, whenever they can. I mean, it's always great to see him get in the game and do what he does. You know, it's interesting because for a guy that doesn't play that much, he comes in and he's so locked in and he always makes the right play. You know, so it's fun seeing that.
Anything else? Here we go, Joey.
Just for Jake and Alfonso, just like the gravity of Kofi in the paint, what does that do to make your guys' lives easier, I'm guessing, on the outside?
Yeah, I feel like we gave him more space, you know, to create situations. I feel like he can draw like 2 or 3 players sometimes. So it helps us to be more like, you know, feel free to move in the court and trying to get more open shots.
Yeah, same thing. At the end of the day, a team has to pick their poison in a way. I mean, that's a little bit of how the game is played, but when you have someone who's drawing more than one person, it automatically leaves someone or something open. So just finding it is our job.
Jeremy?
Kofi, next is bragging rights, one you guys haven't won yet. Since you've been here, what's that game mean to you guys?
It means a lot, man. Words can't explain it. You know, last 2 years, like you said, we lost it, and it hurts a lot, you know, especially going home for Christmas and that long break where you're just thinking about it and thinking about how you could have changed it. I think it means a lot for all the guys because, like I said, we've been going in the right direction and everybody's laser focused. I think they're going to go out there and do what we do. You know, we've been putting our all in the game. You know, we've been playing to all our effort, and I think we're going to do a really good job with just sticking to the details and going out there executing and playing the hardest we can.
Rob?
Speaking of Christmas, there was the video on the big board with all of you guys talking about what you're doing. Are you going home for Christmas, you guys?
Yes.
Yeah, well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm out of here.
Anything else for the players? Oh, we have one in the back. Right.
Shit, y'all.
Third row. Third row.
So, guys, you brought up the fact that the 2001-2002 team was really cool to have in. What message resounded with you guys the most?
The one that I remember the best message I think that we got was one of the dudes said that basically they don't remember anything that happened last year and the year before, but like they always seem to remember every moment of like every game that they played when they were here, and I think that was really interesting because you played here 10 years ago, 20 years ago, however long it was, and you remember all those moments, but you can't seem to remember some things that happened last year, which was more recent. So it just says a lot about like the joy and the happiness, you know, and like the long-lasting memory that this thing brings to you, you know. Just being together every day and, you know, having fun and enjoying moments and remembering moments and missing them. Like I think that was really interesting.
I think the message I took away from it was I think Corey said choose your hard, and he was talking about how life is hard, basketball is hard, talking and getting over screens is hard, but when you don't do those things, it makes it harder when you're not doing the things you're supposed to do. So just, you know, little things, being on your P's and Q's. I thought that was a good message.
Stay out there.
Anything else? All right. Thanks, man.
I appreciate it.